sit back, watch me pose, and I'll start off with saying the story of the first time I saw JNCO crime scenes. Now, I thought I knew most JNCO jeans when I was in 4th or 5th grade until I went to the mall with my father one night, and there was someone walking around the mall that almost had a crowd watching him. That was the first time I ever laid eyes on someone wearing 50-inch wide JNCO crime scenes. My dad made a point to say, if I ever wore jeans anywhere close to those, he would kick my ass. And to be quite honest, looking back, I guess I don't blame him.
It's 6 bottles of wine, baby.
Now, and just so you don't get too bored from the stories, let me do a little bit more posing here, let you check out all the features, the super big tag. You got the stash pocket in front, which is not very covert. Hell, I don't even think it's a stash pocket. It's the size of most people's regular pockets. Anyway, story number 2. Fast forward 4 or 5 years. I'm in JCPenney with my mother. Filene's with my mother. Because yes, I did like to shop as a 6th or 7th grader. And what did I see on the clearance rack? 3 or 4 pair of JNCO crime scenes, marked down from the original cost of $80 to what? To $50? To $40? To no, $11 freaking dollars. I begged my mother. We went back to the rack 2 or 3 and she said, Chris, your father will kill you and me. I promised her I would never wear them out of the house. I just needed them. They were $11. And finally, she came in. We went up to the cash register, and the clerk gave me this look on his eyes like he had no respect for me or my mother, and I made the joke, I'm going to use them to mop the floor. I think both him and my mother were disgusted. And then, for the next 12 years, I pulled them out every so often. I wore them to school once on Halloween. Boy, they were a big hit. Again, a book, which I'll demonstrate right now, is fitted to the back pocket. Awesome. I wore them once again in college to a Halloween party. Hell, I loved wearing JNCOs at any opportunity I can get, as you can tell from my YouTube video. Anyway, that's not the end of my story, though. And here's where it gets a little sad. When I was about 24 years old, this is back 2010, I needed a new car. And I was looking around for things I could sell on eBay, and JNCO crime scenes were selling for hundreds of dollars. This is before the JNCO reboot, mind you. Literally hundreds of, I couldn't pass it up. I put them up for auction with a reserve of $500. You know I did not get $500, but I got $325. And
I forgot about shipping.
To show you right here, the receipt, so no one thinks I'm full of shit. And $325, well worth it. I did kind of miss them. But a few years later, with the JNCO reboot, they didn't have anything like crime scenes until they did. And I waited for a 25% off sale, and I could not resist buying a pair for fortunately about $75. So my profit margin remained intact. I am still a little upset with my mother because had she let me buy all 4 of those jeans, I could have made $1,000. I would have been better off buying discounted jeans than I was going to damn college. Anyway, still working on that now, I guess, right? Anyway, so that's my story. I told you it'd be a long one. Trying to flex and pose and keep it interesting as long as possible. Do the old JNCO crime scene walk, trying not to trip on them. Anyway, in terms of my review on the new JNCO crime scenes, it's real weird because none of the new JNCOs seem so similar to the old JNCOs, down to the tag, the stitching. These even feel a little heavier. I mean, they're still made in Mexico, but right down to the stash pocket.
Hey, so I had to do a second take here. I rethought about this after, and really they're heavier than I expected them to be for jeans that are this wide, but no way. I remember the original crime scenes. These are no way as heavy as those guys. But hey, on that note, thanks for checking me out. This was by far my favorite video so far, and hopefully it was yours too. Thank you.